Good morning, everyone. I am Debasis, and with me is Shamik Chakrabarty, and we are standing just outside the ACS Stadium here in Guwahati. Inside, we have seen the South African trend, but in this video, we are going to update you about Rishabh Pant and his captaincy as far as the second Test match is concerned. Shamikda, over to you.
See, we have some interesting updates as regards Rishabh Pant. Now you all know, Revsportz broke the story on November 18th that Shubman Gill was all but ruled out of the second test in Guwahati. Now it has been confirmed Shubman Gill is out of the Guwahati test and Rishabh Pant will lead. Some interesting updates are like that. Yesterday, which means Wednesday, team management gave Rishabh Pant the clue, or rather the hint, that he was told to get ready for the big job that he might have to lead in Guwahati, even as the decision was taken that Shubman Gill would be accompanying the team to this place, to Guwahati. But once again, he was not at the team bus. He travelled in a separate car accompanied by a physio. And now, from today, as per schedule, he will start his neck exercises and it will take another 5-7 days. But Rishabh Pant was sort of, by the powers that be, by the Indian team management, was informed about he will have to take the bigger responsibility as far as the second test, which is also a series decider, is concerned. That is update number 1. Update number 2 is that, although as per the medical advice, Rishabh Pant needs 5-7 days following after he starts his neck. Shubman Gill, I'm so sorry. Shubman Gill needs at least 5 to 7 days after he starts his neck exercises to be fit. And the ODI series against South Africa, the 3-match ODI series against South Africa, starts on November 30th. Expectedly, he should be fit for the ODI series. But what I'm getting from my sources, that there is a chance, it has not yet been finalized. Don't jump to a conclusion, but it hasn't been finalized. But there is a chance that Shubman might opt out of the ODI series. On the face of it, this 3-match ODI series is sort of inconsequential. There is no ICC event as far as the ODI cricket, as far as the 50-over format is concerned. And after that, there would be the 5-match T20 series, which is important given that the T20 World Cup is around the corner. Yeah. Now, Shubman Gill is playing almost non-stop cricket. And and with the World Cup around the corner, there is a chance that he might sit out of the ODIs. So if Shubman Gill sits out of the ODIs, then what will happen? He is the designated ODI captain, and the vice captain is Shreyas Iyer, who is also all but ruled out following he is still recovering from the injury he had suffered, that internal injury he had suffered in Australia. So he is also all but ruled out. That creates a captaincy void. And what I am told, that if and only if Gill opts out of the series, then Rishabh Pant is in contention to lead the ODI team as well for these 3 matches, although it hasn't been rubber stamped yet. Obviously, KL Rahul would be the other captaincy contender, but Rishabh Pant missed the ODI series in Australia because he was still recovering from the foot injury. At the Champions Trophy, he was in the squad, but he didn't get a game because KL Rahul was the team's preferred number 1 wicketkeeper batsman choice. But now with Shreyas Iyer is not there, obviously it is sort of given that Rishabh will come into the side. It is very likely that KL would bat at number 4 and Rishabh at number 5 in the ODIs, and it also makes him one of the contenders for the ODIs. This is number 2. And there is another update, interesting update number 3, which is that after the 30-run defeat in the first test in Calcutta, at the team meetings, the players agreed with head coach Gautam Gambhir in terms they didn't blame the pitch. In their private conversation in the confinement of the dressing room, they agreed that they didn't lose because of the pitch, and there was an acceptance that 124 even on that pitch was chaseable. So there was a sense of disappointment, but it is time to regroup. This is time to bounce back because India will have to do it. If they don't do it, if they lose this test also, and they can't afford to lose this test, given that that would be a second home whitewash in 12 odd months, which would be humiliating. I expect a response. Of course, I think Debasis, you also expect a response from this Indian team. And eventually, see, Shubman Gill's call, the logical call has been taken. Because if you would have broken down mid-game, like Kolkata, the team would have suffered. And it is not only about his batting, the fielding aspect had to be taken into account as well. So eventually the right call has been taken.
So that's the update from Shamik Da. He reckons that yes, in all probability, Rishabh Pant is all set to lead in the second test match. But what is the bigger update is that there is a possibility that Shubman Gill might opt out for the 3-match ODI series, which begins from November 30 in Ranchi. So in that case, yes, KL Rahul is also a contender, but Rishabh Pant too has a very, very good chance of leading the ODI team in the 3-match ODI series. So keep watching this space to get all such updates throughout our coverage from the second test here in Guwahati. This is me, Debasis, and with me is Shamik Chakrabarty, signing out from outside the ACS Stadium here in Guwahati. Keep watching Revsportz.
Ciao.